Hi, welcome back. I hope this finds you well. I want to talk to you about signs of covert narcissists. They tend to be sneakier and more low key, try to live their lives undercover compared to their grandiose counterparts, or compared to when they themselves present as more grandiose from time to time. I like to think if grandiose narcissists are more in your face, kind of like a celebrity in their own minds, and grandiose narcissists tend to push themselves onto people or put themselves out there, that covert narcissists tend to have more of a pulling action where they draw you in or lure you in and then use, abuse, manipulate, get that supply without taking responsibility, and a lot of times without being detected, at least right away. But once you know, you know. Anyway, 12 signs of covert narcissists. Number one, they tend to be a do gooder or helper, uh, busy saving lives. Number two, they tend to be more shy personality wise, maybe even antisocial, and with a side of false humility. Number three, they lie constantly. But I'll add that a lot of times they'll lie, but they'll sprinkle some truth in there, which makes it a little bit harder to detect and to hold them accountable for their behavior. And they may even omit facts. So there's not maybe a blatant lie, but they've omitted key pieces of information that again make it a little bit harder to pin them down. Number four, they tend to play the victim role. They're under attack. People are stalking them. Everyone's out to get them. They may even present themselves as a sick person, maybe even feign cancer. Number five, they're angry, but a lot of times it's more from the standpoint of seething or brewing under the surface. Now, occasionally they may explode and be more outward with their anger, but there's a lot brewing underneath the surface. And again, it makes it a little bit trickier to pin them down. Number six, no one really knows who they are. They may be out and about in a community, but they're not really known. They don't really share a lot about themselves, aren't really offering up a lot of information, a lot of details about their life or who they are. They may be hiding behind fake profiles, and they can be in and around to in and around communities, like even the YouTube narcissistic abuse community, and especially in the comments section. But if you don't know how to read between the lines or check the gray areas or know what to look for, then they may put forth their best comment and you end up reading it, hitting the like button, and then suddenly, without even realizing it, you've given them supply. Number seven, they have hidden habits. Now, this could include things like drug addictions or porn addictions, and this is all in an effort to regulate their emotions and to self-soothe. Number eight, they avoid responsibility or taking accountability for their actions. And they'll do this in a way where it's almost like the way that you would dodge a ball in a dodgeball game. Like, I mean, anything to avoid being pinned down and called on the carpet for their behavior. Number nine, they really make an effort to stay undercover. And this could be in the form of concealing their identity or not allowing photos to be taken of them. And just generally sneaky, sly, really moving in the shadows and trying to operate in a way where they're not detected. And in doing this, it can almost make it seem like you're dealing with someone who's virtually invisible, or and which can make you look like you're crazy. And they'll manipulate, use, abuse, push buttons behind the scenes to get reactions out of you so that while they remain in largely undetected, and this also gives them supply. Number 10, they'll pull you into their fantasy world where everything revolves around them and they are perfect. And if you're not careful, you could be in for a wild ride. Number 11, they tend to be more loner types. They don't have any real friends, and the couple friends that they may have, even lifelong friends, they're not really close and they don't treat them well. And they'll largely ignore them and maybe come back to them when they're low on supply, but really mistreat them. And they'll even treat their own family members like the help. And number 12, they hate it when you express admiration or respect or take a liking to other people. You know, they want to and have to be the center of attention and your focus. And so they may even resort to smearing or projecting onto the people or person that you express admiration or respect for in order to get you to, look at them funny and turn your attention back on the narcissist. So these are some signs of covert narcissism that I thought of. Maybe you can think of some other ones. Comment below with some other signs of covert narcissists. Covert narcissists want to live their lives undercover, and their whole situation is all about hiding, lying, and running. And they pull you in various ways, and you may not even realize that it's happening until you know. You're not alone and you're not crazy. Know who you're dealing with, know who you are. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.